Now to deliver the keynote address, I'd like to invite His Excellency SOK Soken, who's the Minister of Tourism. Excellency, please.
Thank you, and good morning, Chumripsu, everyone. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you, AmCham, for putting together, I think, a very wonderful event, and especially for having me here. I know it's been a very short time. I think it's been a month now. The new government within the 7th mandate, and I believe you have seen that we have put together a fresh new team who have been busy over the past month. I think organizing ourselves and readjusting to what is expected of us. So, like many other ministries, I think the Ministry of Tourism, we have started the mandate with perhaps very high expectation, with numerous amount of I think issues on the table to be addressed, and I myself have been honored, I think, to be given this responsibility to help and facilitate, I think, the tourism sector to ensure that ultimately we can cater toward the numerous demands across, from our different stakeholders, and allowing ourselves to reach a certain level of efficiencies in order to perhaps, delivering what is expected from the tourism sector to the people of Cambodia and part of our key strategic economic growth. So without further ado, I'll like to perhaps start my official remarks as we normally do. And I also would like to highlight that over the past month, I myself have been busy engaging, I think, within the ministries, putting together different teams and putting together, a new set of priorities that hopefully I think will provide more strategic aspect into the way we do things. And this will ultimately translate into more engagement with different stakeholders and different key partners across the sector. And we will start to see this, I think, over the next month or two, because we have announced, obviously, the Government-Private Sector Forum on the 13th of November. And a lot of our activities, I think, from here on in will be focusing on, collaboration to ensure that numerous issues are being discussed adequately so that the government can provide timely response. So that's just a side note for all of us. Ms. Ivana Tranchini, Governor of America Chamber of Commerce in Cambodia and Country Manager for Visa. Mr. Samatirat Din, President of Cambodia Tourism Federation. Mr. Hisutir, President of Cambodia Hotel Association. Mr. Anod Dak, President of the Cambodia Restaurant Association. Mr. Cyril Gerrit, CEO of Cambodia Airports. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a pleasure for me to participate in delivering the keynote address at today's significant event of the American Chamber of Commerce in Cambodia under the theme of Where is Cambodia heading? Tourism industry heading. I am pleased to acknowledge the strong relationship between my country and the United States of America. The Cambodia-US relations are built on trust and respect, with deep historical and cultural connections that have lasted since the establishment of our diplomatic relations in 1950. I am happy to see the recent meeting between Samdech Mahabawatapadej Hun Manet, the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, and Her Excellency Victoria Nuland, United States Acting Deputy Secretary of State, during his visit to the United States, which demonstrates, I think, the enthusiasm of both nations to enhance bilateral relations and collaborations. I am truly grateful to see the United States' unwavering commitment to our friendship, as shown by the continued assistance to Cambodia through the United States Agency for International Development. This positive development is evidence of the strength of our bond and the shared principles and support, and the support. As we look to the future, I'm optimistic that we can further build upon these strong foundations and create an even stronger partnership between our two nations, benefiting both countries, including in the field of tourism. Tourism, as we have seen, plays a crucial role in the world's economic and social growth, notably in supporting the local economy, protecting the environment, and preserving cultural heritage. In 2019, the world welcomed an astounding 1.5 billion international tourists, resulting in the creation of approximately 330 million jobs, totaling to around 10% of the total employment rate. This generated economic revenue equivalent to approximately 10.3% of the world's GDP and account for 7% of the world's total exports and approximately 29% of total services exports. Unfortunately, the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic has had a severe worldwide impact, and Cambodia has not been spared from its effect. The tourism supply chain has largely been disrupted, leading to the closure of numerous tourism businesses and resulting in the loss of valuable skills and talents and many other direct and indirect consequences. Nevertheless, for nearly 3 years, we have been gratified to witness the unity and collective efforts of the global community in effectively responding to the COVID-19 pandemic. This spirit of mutual understanding and assistance has been instrumental in our fight against this pandemic, enabling us to reopen our countries and embark on the path to economic recovery. According to the latest report of the UNWTO, international tourist arrival have reached 80% of the pre-pandemic level in the first quarter of 2023. Over the first 3 months, an estimated 235 million tourists traveled internationally, more than double the figure from the same period in 2022. The Middle East has exhibited the strongest performance with a remarkable growth rate of 15%, becoming the first world region to fully recover pre-pandemic numbers in a single quarter. Europe has also demonstrated a robust recovery, reaching 90% of the pre-pandemic levels in first quarter 2023, driven by strong demand within the region. Africa and Americas have reached approximately 85% of 2019 levels during the first 3 months of 2023, while Asia and Pacific have climbed to 54% of pre-pandemic levels. Encouragingly, the UNWTO survey shows that almost 70% of experts anticipate better performance in May to August 2023. However, despite this positive trend, the majority of experts believe that international tourists will take until 2024 or even longer to return to 2019 levels. In response to the challenging economic environment, tourists are anticipated to increasingly seek value for their money and opt to travel closer to home this year. So in Cambodia, the Royal Government of Cambodia have adopted the roadmap for recovery of Cambodia tourism during and post-COVID-19 on March 30th, 2021. This roadmap identifies 4 essential pillars for the industry: 1, cultural heritage; 2, coastal tourism; ecotourism; and the aspect of Cambodianness. Among these pillars, coastal tourism holds significant importance given Cambodia's breathtaking coastline. I may add that we are also reviewing and finalizing on additional important strategic documents which will aim to further boost our competitiveness and resilience. In this connection, we hold an optimistic outlook for the future of Cambodia's tourism industry. The influx of domestic tourists has been robust, with 13 million visitors in 2022, mirroring the numbers from 2019. In the first 8 months of 2023, Cambodia has welcomed approximately 3.5 million international tourists, marking a remarkable increase of about 250% compared to the same period in 2022. The number of domestic tourists reached around 12.4 million, boasting a growth rate of 62.5%. This year, we have launched the Visit Cambodia Year 2023 campaign with a specific focus on MICE and sports. Now, we take immense pride in successfully hosting the 32nd SEA Games and the 12th ASEAN Para Games, themed Sports Live in Peace, for the very first time in Cambodia's 64-year history. Distinguished guests, while we have made significant progress and achieved numerous milestones, the Ministry of Tourism still bears critical and pressing responsibility that we must diligently fulfill. Our ultimate goal is to realize our vision, to contribute to Cambodia's prestige and resilience through positioning Cambodia as a leading global destination enshrined with rich diversity, boundless opportunity, and genuine compassion. This will lead Cambodia to become a globally renowned tourist destination that is vibrant, brimming with opportunities and compassion, and to contribute to elevating Cambodia's prestige and resilience. To achieve this vision, the Ministry of Tourism has planned to revise and update our regulatory documents and organizational structure to achieve allocative efficiencies of the necessary human and financial resources. These efforts align with our three strategic goals, which are competitive tourism, sustainable tourism, and inclusive tourism, supported by the implementation of essential strategic actions. To effectively achieve these three strategic goals, I am introducing a new initiative to propel tourism development in Cambodia. This initiative is built upon 5 strategic pillars and is called BUILD, B-U-I-L-D. 1, brand management, where we will focus on amplifying awareness of our country in priority target markets by promoting a positive understanding and recognition of Cambodia as a desirable global tourist destination. 2, unique selling points marketing will be used to promote tourism in Cambodia that will increase interest and desire of priority target markets and the world at large to visit our beautiful nation. 3, inbound design quality travel to provide ease of travel to Cambodia by raising travel quality and promoting travel standards in line with international benchmarks. 4, leverage on tourism endowment and diversification. Now, in developing the tourism products using our cultural and natural heritage, stunning resources, and the essence of Cambodian people through innovation and creativity. Now, by leveraging our unique resources and diversifying our offerings, we place great emphasis on adhering to one service, one standard principle within the tourism industry. This includes implementing green standards for tourism products and services at the national and ASEAN levels. Our efforts encompass diversifying tourism products, developing priority tourism regions, and creating tourism corridors that cater to the evolving demands of our priority target markets and the global community. And 5, developing competitive tourism sites. Continuously raise the competitiveness of Cambodia as a tourism destination to meet the rising demands of our priority target markets and the rest of the world. Now, to effectively implement these 5 strategic pillars and realize our 3 strategic goals in Cambodia's tourism development, we will prioritize 3 supporting areas, which are known as 3 Ds. The first D is for designing institutional structure, which will involve streamlining structure, guidelines, and initiatives for enabling Cambodia to become a competitive, sustainable, and inclusive destination. Second D is digital transformation. By infusing digital transformation into every aspect of BUILD to enable the CSI, which is the competitive, sustainable, and inclusive aspect. Now, this will entail embracing the 3 key phases of digital transformation, which include digitization, digitalization, and digital transformation phase. Number 3 is the developing capability. By cultivating this through vital educational and training programs that focus on capacity building, skill enhancement, fostering ownership and ethical behavior, and improving the well-being of our tourism officials. We will develop capability towards implementation of initiatives to success for enabling the CSI, which is the Cambodia competitiveness, sustainability, and inclusive aspect of tourism. In short, BUILD plus 3 Ds will serve as a fresh initiative in driving forward the performance of officials across all levels within the Ministry of Tourism and enhance our cooperation with various stakeholders at the subnational, national, and international levels. This will lead to improved effectiveness and harmonization of our collaborations with relevant ministries, institutions, and other actors that share the responsibility of developing Cambodia's tourism sector. In doing so, 3 sets of priority actions will be focused on, including 1, strengthening institutional capacity and tourism governance, 2, strengthening and expanding partnerships in tourism development, and 3, promoting tourism development in terms of competitiveness, responsibility, and inclusiveness, aiming to realize the shared vision of driving economic growth and societal progress. Build Plus 3D will provide us with the much-needed strategic thrust for us to formulate short to long-term actions to regain travelers' confidence, adapt to the changing traveler behavior, while alleviating skill shortages and capitalizing on digitalization to promote structural transformation needed for Cambodia to be a destination that is competitive, resilient, and inclusive. We are to strengthen community cohesion, social networks, and deepen our connection to all community space through evidence-based and informed decision-making, with improved monitoring and evaluation mechanisms to monitor progress on tourism recovery and resilience. And we will strengthen multilateral cooperation and draw on cross-dimensional supports to reactivate tourism and restore traveler and business confidence to stimulate demand and accelerate tourism recovery. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I firmly believe that the discussions at this event will offer us invaluable insights that will form the foundation for establishing the necessary legal framework to promote and enhance the development of tourism in Cambodia. On behalf of the Cambodian government and the tourism sector, we take great pride and eagerly await the opportunity to warmly welcome visitors and investors who are interested in exploring Cambodia's tourism potential worldwide, unveiling the wonders of our remarkable country. Finally, I would like to conclude my remarks by extending my best wishes to Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, and may you have good health, prosperity, and success in all your endeavors. Thank you.